Hey supercharged entrepreneurs, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about 7 Alex Hormozi habits to make you more successful. Now if you don't know who Alex Hormozi is, he's the author of this book, $100 Million Offers. Came out a couple of years ago. Game changer if you're in business, if you're into making money, if you're an entrepreneur. It's an absolute must read on how to structure your offer for maximum profit, and that's what we're here for, right? If you don't know about me, I help entrepreneurs look, feel, and perform at the best so you can grow your business faster without the burnout. And a few months back, I got to meet Alex and I got to speak to him. I had a great conversation. Alex Hormozi sold his company, Gym Launch. I believe he was making about 30 million a year in revenue from Gym Launch. Sold that. Now he owns acquisition.com and is in the business of partnering with companies, buying equity positions in companies, helping them scale and exit, because Alex wants to become a billionaire, and you can too if you follow these 7 habits. So let's get right into what the habits are. Okay, so habit number 1, controversial one, and a lot of these are controversial, but this is a very controversial one. Alex likes to wake up in the morning and go straight to work. Work first, no morning routine. He grabs a coffee and goes straight to work. Work first. And he says that this one habit is one of the things he allows him to get maximum productivity, more done. He wakes up early before anyone else is up, the day started. He is getting things done. And I've worked with many entrepreneurs over the last 15 years, and I gotta say, some prefer to wake up first and get it done, and they're super productive. Others like to have a more elaborate morning routine. I do. I've seen it work both ways. For me, I like to have a morning routine because if I don't get up, exercise and meditate, pray, if I don't do all those things first, I just don't get them done. I'll just work all day, get nothing else done. So that's a habit you might want to try out. Working first, waking up and going straight to work. Let's go to number 2. Optimize sleep. Sleep. Alex is not a proponent of staying up all night, working, getting up the next day, work. Not at all. Alex absolutely works to optimize his sleep. He does many things. He wears earplugs. He drinks less water so he doesn't wake up in the morning or during the night to pee. He is absolutely focused on optimizing sleep and getting the most sleep. And he's smart to do that because research has shown that your cognitive ability increases between 8 to 10 hours. It's actually 8 to 12 hours of sleep. The more sleep you get, the better your brain works. And this is important because you as an entrepreneur are a decision-making athlete. One of the main habits is consistent bedtime and doing everything you can to optimize your sleep. Number 3, hacking nutrition. So this is quite a hack that Alex has, is he makes sure that every day he eats enough protein, okay? Alex, he's into bodybuilding. He shoots for 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So for him, he's about 200 pounds. He has 200 grams of protein today. So that's the habit, having 1 gram per pound of body weight each day, 200 grams a day, and then he backfills his calories with whatever else he wants. He eats processed foods, everything. I'm not a proponent of that. I think Alex would be much better off to eat healthy foods that's really rich in nutrition rather than processed foods. But what's working for him is making sure he's getting enough calories each day, and he does that by focusing on the protein, that's the habit, and then backfilling the calories. Calories are super important for you as an entrepreneur because if you're in a calorie deficit, your brain doesn't usually work as well, especially if it's over the long term. Your brain takes up a lot of calories. It's actually 20% of your daily calories is used up by your brain. So you definitely want to make sure you getting enough calories. So you could argue that Alex has 2 habits there. He has the protein habit and he has a calorie habit, getting enough protein and getting enough calories each day. Number 4, train daily. Now I say this tongue in cheek. I'm talking about physical training. Every day you do some type of physical training. I'm not sure if he trains every day actually, or whether it's 6 days a week, but I know exercise is a big part of his routine. So having a habit of exercise, most entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs will tell you that it gives you more energy. Richard Branson, big proponent of exercise. He likes to do it every day in the morning. So he has more energy, be more productive. The habit is do exercise daily, some type of exercise every day. Number 5, the 5th habit, big checks. All right, so how's that a habit, Mark? Big check. What I mean is focus on the task that's gonna bring in the most money first. So it's great waking up in the morning and getting to work first, but if you're doing things that aren't really bringing in the revenue, that aren't really bringing in the profit, it's kind of a waste of time. What Alex has a great habit of doing is focusing on the big checks. He asks himself, what's the big things I can do that's gonna move the needle for my company today or in the next 5 years, 10 years? Jeff Bezos is also a big fan of that. He's working on the company 10 years from now. You want to focus on the big things, the big checks, and that is a habit. It's a habit to wake up and go straight into the tasks that are going to bring in the biggest returns rather than the busy work. So that is a habit, focusing on the big checks. Number 6, bias towards action. This is also a habit too. A friend of mine, Brandon Carter, was saying that when he was speaking to Alex Hormozi about sleep optimization, because Alex is really into that, Brandon was saying, hey, you know, I've got this weighted blanket, it works really well. And he was texting Alex, telling him how great this weighted blanket was, and then he said he gets a text back saying, yeah, I've already ordered it. So during the conversation, Alex had ordered the weighted blanket right away, and Brandon, who knows Alex too, Brandon was saying that Alex has a big bias towards action, just getting things done now. Another story Brandon was saying was that he was talking to him about business on Christmas Day, and the guy had already sent out a business plan to him on Christmas Day. Remember, money loves speed. All right, number 7, last one, but there's a bonus one. So last one, read non-fiction books, right? Everybody knows to read books. Tai Lopez, a book a day. But this is a habit. Getting into the habit of reading regularly. I gotta be honest, since I have 3 children now, I have much less time to read, but something I'm doing and something you could do too is listen to audiobooks. You can listen to when you're driving, when you're doing different things. Audiobooks are a great way to read when you don't really have time to sit down and do it. Now, number 8, the last one, the one that I saved till last and didn't write down, is gratitude. When I was having a conversation with Alex, he brought up gratitude a number of times. How grateful he was that people were reading his book, how grateful he was that he can make an impact. Gratitude is a really important piece to keeping you feeling not only healthy and well and excited and motivated. Generating the feelings of gratitude also opens up your ability to see opportunities. There's a researcher called Dr. Barbara Fredrickson. She came up with a theory called the broaden and build theory, which seems to be holding. It's been over a decade since she came up with it. That when you have positive emotions, when you're feeling good, when you're doing things like gratitude, it actually builds upon and it allows you to open up more areas of your brain so you see more opportunities in your environment to get what you want. And as an entrepreneur, that is extremely important. Now, listen up, if these habits seem good to you and you want some help installing them, I actually have a program called the Entrepreneur Performance Academy. And on the Entrepreneur Performance Academy, I help entrepreneurs who want to look, feel, and perform at the best so they can grow their business faster without the burnout, implement these habits into their lives so that you're not just doing it for a week or 2, but you actually ingrain these habits and you become a part of you so you can truly unlock your potential and make the most out of this opportunity you have of being an entrepreneur. If you're interested in learning more about the Entrepreneur Performance Academy, or you just want to speak to me and my team about how we could help you or get some more tips, some more strategies, then click the link below and book a free call with me and my team, and we would absolutely love to speak to you. I'll see you in the next video.